You know, at Cycle Zombies, it was never the intent to build bikes for customers or clients or people. I mean, it was just literally me, my dad, my brothers, my friend, you know, building bikes for stuff that we liked, you know, resurrecting old bikes, bringing them back to life. That was it. When I actually met Tyler, it was actually a motorcycle shop going out of business, and they were having like a liquidation sale. Fast forward to Tyler coming to the shop a couple months later, you know, learning more about him, that this dude's a director, he's been in movies, he's an actor. Typically people from that world, you know, you're not seeing them at some bike shop, you know, when it's going out of business, pulling parts and like trying to kind of insert themselves and learn more about this whole world. He came over to talk about building a bike, and we just kind of ended up jamming for a few hours, you know. He's super into music, and we grew up playing music, and that was like another kind of thing that we, you know, kind of had in common.
Motorcycles have been around me my whole life. My dad used to take me dirt biking, and he also had a Harley and FXR that we would ride on together. But it wasn't really until I was in my early 20s where my career introduced me to riding, because my character rode a motorcycle and I had to legally get my license in order to ride it on set. That's where my passion really grew for riding. And not just riding, it was also working on my motorcycles. And I was hooked. Building the 56 was so fun and such a cool intro to vintage choppers. And one thing that's amazing with building choppers, especially starting out as a newcomer like me, is, yeah, I learned a lot from Scotty, but it sort of forces you to learn more, you know, and to really understand how a motor works and a transmission. And it's just the coolest thing in the world, going from a pile of parts that I've had in a milk crate to seeing the finished product is one of the most rewarding things. And then if you're on the hunt for something, you can't find it, you kind of have to sort of switch things up a little bit based on the part that you find. And I think that's such a cool, you know, because you could have a blueprint and an idea for the bike that you want to build, but it really is up to the universe of how you're gonna build it and what it's gonna look like, you know. If you're finding parts at a swap meet, which is my favorite part, which is the hunt.
Although he's been riding bikes, you know, for 10 plus years, you know, modern bikes, to see him like ride this 56 Panhead and like get some miles and start the bike up for the first time, you know, I mean, it's like a recipe, right? But watching him for the first time come down, start it up, put a couple miles on it, it's a new chapter. It's something that's totally different than he's had before, and it's really cool to see that.
To me, there was just no better feeling than to be able to have this first ride in this beautiful desert scenery and the sunset. That's why you build a bike, man. That's why you ride. I just want to be on two wheels. I love riding my Harleys, whether it's my Panhead, my FXR, or my new Lowrider ST. I just want to be on two wheels. There's nothing more therapeutic than that, and just getting out there.